Hey guys, I hope you are hungry today because we will be cooking a most delicious meal from Blue Apron. First, we're doing some unboxing. They usually come with 3 meals in the box, and right here I'm just showing you the 3 meals that came this week. This is not a sponsored video. I just happen to love Blue Apron. The meal we're going to be cooking today is the garlic caper chicken. Y'all, it was so good. Just keep watching. Just keep watching. So this is what keeps the food warm as it's in transit to you. It does a really good job because everything was still nice and cool. Just as I unpacked it, I just popped it in the fridge. Some of the veggies I left out on the counter, but everything was at the perfect temperature. So they do a really good job of preserving everything until it gets to you. And here are all the ingredients that came out for all 3 recipes. We have some grass-fed ground beef, chicken breast, also some chicken thighs, some fresh veggies here, and everything is nice and fresh. Here we go, garlic caper chicken. Here are the ingredients and here are the directions. So let's get this party started. First, we're boiling water for our orzo pasta, and we're going to salt it just a little bit, cover it up so it can boil quicker. Of course, I'm using my DIY fruit and veggie cleaner. I'll insert a link if you want to make your own. Do you guys like capers? They add so much flavor to a meal. Like a nice little salted kick. It's really good. If you don't usually use capers, try adding it to your recipe. It's really yummy. And of course, you guys know me, I have to cut off the ends of my garlic. The water is boiling, so we're going to pop the pasta right in. And we're going to let it cook for approximately 8 minutes. The directions called for these to be in one layer on the pan, so I went in and straightened them all up before the skillet was too hot. And I always wash my chicken off. It's just a habit, just to make sure any lingering germs are kind of washed clean. And then I'm drying them off with a paper towel. This does really good, like before you want to season them or whatever. It actually helps the seasoning stick onto it, and then in my personal opinion, it helps the chicken or whatever meat you're using cook a little better when it's dried off. The zucchini is about done. We are adding the garlic and the hot chili sauce. And guys, I'm doing all of this with one hand because I have my tripod and I have a toddler who wanted to like drag the tripod around the house. So that's why everything is like done with one hand. So once the zucchini is done, we covered it up with a little foil, put it to the side to keep it nice and warm. And here we are getting the skillet ready for the chicken. But first, let's go ahead and season it. I'm going to be adding some salt, pepper, dried oregano, which came with the packet, but I'm actually going to be adding some 21 seasoning from Trader Joe's just to give it a little bit more kick. I like to time my chicken breasts when I cook them. Before, I used to have the tendency of overcooking them, so I have to time it. And then here we're just draining the pasta since it's done. The chicken is cooking so well. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. But I have a little trick. Once the first side is done, I turn it on low, I cover it, and I let it cook for about 5 or 6 more minutes. It makes it so juicy. And then once it's done, I turn the heat off. I take it off of the eye and I let it sit for 5 minutes. That locks in all the flavors and the juices. You have to try it. Like, Blue Apron didn't tell me to do this part. This is something that I do when I cook chicken breast. So we're dumping in the zucchini and the cream inside of the rice, stirring it up, adding some lemon juice. A little bit of salt and pepper. And I'm obsessed with like checking the temperature of meat. My husband and I have a catering company and we just always have to make sure the temperature is right. So it's a habit. I have to check the temperature to make sure it's right. Y'all, look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh. So we're keeping, like, it's called the fond from the chicken in the pan. And we're adding the capers, more garlic, lemon juice, and we're stirring that up. And it just smells amazing. My house smells so good. We're chopping up this wonderful chicken breast, and we're going to be adding it on top of the pasta. We're going to add some of the caper sauce that I made and top it with some Parmesan cheese. Y'all, all I have to say is heavenly. You gotta try it. Delicious. Totally delicious.